can now turn your home into a haunted house with an AR game.
You know what sucks?
What?
I'm sorry.
Tip knows that I'm afraid. Like, I'm a big pussy when it comes to scary shit. So then...
Why such a big pussy?
I don't know. Maybe my brother and sister just fucked me too hard.
She's a large vagina.
I'm a large vagina. So she sends me this link that you guys are about to see. Ew. But I don't open it till like 11. When you're already asleep, all the lights are off. And then I see this and I'm like, oh cool, it's a game. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh my god.
Is it like Slender Man?
You'll see. That should creep me the fuck out.
Slender Man's kind of creepy.
What if you run like into stuff or you fall and then you die?
No, you'll see.
I need to publicly apologize. All right, so I wanna read what this article wrote because I think they paint it really nice. So they're saying, you're home alone. You're home alone. It's the dead of the night and all of the lights are off. You creep down the hallway with one hand dragging along the wall. Your phone serving as a makeshift flashlight. You hear a young girl's voice whisper from the bedroom in front.
Fuck that. I'm killing myself.
No.
Let me finish.
She's young.
I'm dead. I don't want to see it.
What if the girl wanted to know where her mom is?
I don't
She
give a-
needed help.
I'm gonna kill myself. That's it. I'm done.
This sounds like a beginning of a porno. This sounds dope.
I know.
Okay, let me finish. You hear a young girl's voice whisper from the bedroom in front of you.
Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy.
And the hair on the back of your neck stands up straight.
Ooh, and my balls. Okay, keep going. Okay.
You pause. Your heart pounds.
Of course it does.
A dull,
So does your wiener.
Yep.
a dull ringing assaults your ears.
Vibrator.
You creep forward, holding your phone higher.
Dick. Phone higher.
When suddenly,
Porno.
a high-pitched shriek as your phone's light starts rapidly flashing and a deformed, undead monster barrels down the hallway directly towards you. You drop your phone. Game over. So that's pretty much this game.
So if you don't drop your phone, you don't lose?
I'm not sure exactly how the game works, but you guys are about to watch a trailer.
Will you be my friend?
No.
I don't have many.
Whoa, the graphics are amazing.
You're going to die tonight. Die.
This is such an Apple promo.
I know.
It works with your Apple Watch.
Apple Watch? Whoa.
You can like post updates for you.
That girl's stupid.
Called Night Terrors.
Do you have the VR goggle on your face and shit?
No, you don't have anything on your face. You're viewing this only through your phone.
Oh, that's safe. I wish it was VR goggles.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and it's your whole fucking room.
Yeah, and then when you like turn to the left and right, it's just like all this. Yeah.
Because now you can kind of like look around.
What if it was like Stranger Things and you can see a different dimension, the other side, and you put that shit on and you're like, oh,
Parents were asked about the creepiest thing their kid ever said, and they had some pretty spooky responses.
I love this. Stupid kids.
My kid scares me, I'm socking him in the face.
I see dead people. That's the only thing I'm like, get the fuck out of my house.
So here are some of them. This one from Allison. She says, when my son was 3, he started singing a Polish nursery rhyme that my husband's grandmother used to sing to all the babies in the family. She passed away before my son was born. We don't speak or sing Polish.
That's crazy.
that's because it's grandma.
Yeah, it's the grandma as the ghost singing it to the kid.
Oh, I thought it was a reincarnated grandma.
I was thinking the ghost was singing
Yeah,
to
the
them.
ghost too. I was thinking the ghost.
Cute.
This is cute, yeah.
Because I would want Grandma Ghost to be around me.
True.
Because that means she's protecting me.
The next tweet here that we have, someone said, you smell different when you're awake. That's like what a kid told
Oh
them.
my god.
Creepy.
That is kind of
I'll
creepy.
probably choke my kid for sure.
You smell different.
Don't fucking smell me in my sleep, bitch.
I know, I'm gonna fucking close the door, you little creep.
That's kind of cute.
But you
She's
know
like, you strange.
Now the next one says, when my daughter was 2, we were walking above a creek and stopped to look at it. She stared at it silently and then pointed and said, I died in there.
I died in there.
For sure.
These are all reincarnated kids.
Yeah, a lot of these.
That's fucking crazy.
This other one says, when my daughter was 2, I found her under the table with one of my husband's old children's books, turning pages as if she were being read to. I asked her what she was doing. She said, reading with grandma. My husband's mother died 2 years before she was born. It was her book.
Oh, damn.
How cute.
So it's a mix of ghost grandmas and like reincarnated
Like
kids.
How come there's no grandpas? Where the grandpas at, yo?
Yo, back in the day, grandpas didn't do shit.
They're lazy.
Yeah, where are the grandpas at?
Represent a little
I think
bit.
if you're getting punished as a human, you also come back as a grandpa. No soul.
There you go. Yeah.
This next one says, walking with my 2-year-old in a cemetery bar by our house, she says, Mommy, who is that man in the red jacket by the stone house?
Oh my
She
god.
pointed to a mausoleum. There was no one else in the cemetery. He's waving at me. She
Oh
waved
my
back.
fuck.
He's coming over to talk.
No!
How old?
2.
They're all 2.
Yeah, a lot of these are 2.
Oh my god.
They're so articulate at 2.
They're good kids.
2-year-old niece can't say any sentences.
I can't wait till Taika starts saying that stuff.
I know. Oh my god. I'd be like, Taika, run!
And there's so many people visiting me at night, mother.
Like that? Like now he's all like English?
You
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, mother, what's
Start
happening?
speaking them in a British accent. That's how he's gonna learn.
Or mum.
Mommy.
Mummy.
How cute. I'm down.
This next one says, I was about 2 months pregnant making grilled cheese sandwiches for my nephew, and I asked him if he wanted one, and he told me no, he want a boy cheese sandwich, and the baby in my tummy can have the girl cheese sandwich. Come to find out months later I was having a girl. And then she replies, my 4-year-old cousin also came up to me and sat on my lap and started laughing. I asked him, what's funny? He goes, it's a funny baby in your stomach. I didn't even tell anyone I was pregnant yet.
Oh, damn.
Damn, how come they're smarter than us?
They're connected.
Yeah, a lot of people in the comments.
They're receptive to energy and
Yeah,
stuff.
they're saying that kids are more connected to the universe, and that's why they're able to like.
That's what my mom says.
How come we lose it?
Because you have all this other stuff bogging you down and like the world and like
I don't want fucking dead people visiting me and shit. That's fucking annoying.
But what if they're cool?
yeah, what if
What if they're your friends?
What if they tell you the lottery numbers?
But that's like people just coming into your room without even asking. I don't want that fucking shit. I'm chilling. I'm like jacking off and shit. Hey,
David, shut up.
hey, come on, bro.
You don't have a dick.
I do.
I would stop jacking off with Michael Jackson.
It used to be really weird. Hey, Joseph, I just want to say thank you. Oh,
I'll just be like, oh, my bad.
just finish, baby, and just moonwalks out, and he just, you know what I mean?
So dope of Michael.
Last one I have here, it says, the twins go through vegetarian phases periodically. Last time twin B says they should cut back on meat because of the fingerprints. I look puzzled, so twin A explains that people who don't eat meat have less visible fingerprints. Twin B says, not saying we're gonna kill anybody. Twin A says, but if it comes to it, twin B says, yeah, it'll be easier. Twin A says, one less thing.
oh my god.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, but
Those kids need to be put down.
How did they even find out?
The fuck?
Well, maybe they were best friends in jail. And then they pinky promised, like, next life we'll be together.
Or they were like a Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, mass murderer couple.
Yeah.
Then that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute.
Really? You would be
They're not my kids. I don't give a fuck.
if these were your kids.
Oh no. They need to go. They need to go. They need
yeah,
to
my
pack
kid's
their bag.
talking about murdering. At the, what age is this?
I don't know. She didn't mention.
They're all like 2 and 3.
It's like 18.
Oh yeah, I gotta kill him, man.
That sounds like my kids.
Oh god.
Visiting a famously haunted hotel captured a photo of a ghost. What? Says he was in shock. Let's see this lagosta. How do you say ghost, please?
But you know,
Fantasma.
But excuse me?
Fantasma.
Are you serious?
I like how you answered, but you're talking to me still.
Isn't that a Disney show? Fantastic.
I thought it was a soda.
That's a wonderful name. Why would you name it that? Like, why would you even be scared of that? If I
Oh,
was
because we came up with the Spanish words. This hotel where they captured this interesting photo is at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, which is the exact same.
We've been there.
Oh, we've been there.
the fuck were you guys doing
That
there?
place is kind
They
of creepy.
took us there because it's fucking haunted.
We were,
We're like, let's fucking go there.
we're visiting one of our Barbell Brigade athletes, and that place has that feeling though.
It looks like a fucking scary.
You know that like old looking hotel like on a mountain, like, and then it's kind of
literally
creepy
on
and it's kind of like backlit.
What's that movie with the 2 twins on the bicycle?
So I was gonna get to that.
I took your dreams.
This is the hotel that inspired The Shining.
Yes,
Yes.
we were there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So this is a 108-year-old hotel.
It is.
If you guys don't know what The Shining is a movie about a shoe shiner. Okay, continue.
No, it's a Stephen King's best-selling horror.
With the blood in the elevator. Is that it? The one
He's
with the
saying
blood?
that. So he stayed at this hotel and he had a nightmare, and then that's what drove him to make this novel.
Yep.
So they have a spirit tour at this hotel because it's very haunted. Why are you laughing?
Because we were so stupid, we were like,
We've been there.
yeah, that's why.
They got some bomb-ass fried Brussels sprouts though.
So this is an inside edition.
Oh yes, our favorite.
Yeah, inside edition.
Cause they break the real news.
You're sad. It's because it's JKnews showing Inside Edition.
It's like showing another.
Yeah, it's just like a restaurant serving Popeye's chicken. Same thing. Come on.
I have such a gripe with that fucking. It's fine. Go
Here
ahead.
we go.
Fuck inside. Okay.
While walking around, they snapped this photo. And at the bottom of the image was something they didn't see in person.
So even if you look at the picture, you notice nobody's looking there. You know, they're all looking at the tour guide. So, I mean, you just don't excuse something like that.
Why is it always blurry?
So-called
It's the spirit.
Look like pajamas.
Last year, another guest tried to snap a
Ooh,
photo
I'm
of
getting
an
chills.
empty lobby, but ended up with a photo of what looks to be a woman at the top of a staircase.
I like how they had to switch the Exorcist soundtrack and just like a couple notes for copyright.
Do you want me to let your imaginations go wild or break it down?
Break it down.
Okay, obviously.
You guys aren't fun.
Obviously. Okay. Kukui. Okay, Kukui Master.
Cuckoo's a good one.
From the start, did you guys see the lighting in that place? There's so much motherfucking spotlights with the lines going.
So Nikki, you recently went to Vietnam.
I did.
Porn capital of the world.
I don't think so.
Good segue. Good.
I'm just kidding.
known
That's
for
how it
that.
relates.
Nope. I went to Nam. I had to leave my husband and go to Nam.
Yeah.
It was haunted as fuck. It's haunted. Vietnam is haunted. And my nail lady warned me. She was like, just so you know,
Nikki.
How is it haunted?
We don't want to know that story.
I do.
I want to hear it.
No, are you
Have
gonna go
my
there?
back.
Are you gonna, I got your back.
Have
You don't
my
want to
back.
fucking know the story? Shut
The
up.
more that we know about the story, the more the spirit's gonna attach to us and follow us home.
Yeah,
Understand?
it's fun, Gio.
Dude,
I got your
so
back.
many miles from the Vietnam, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
But they probably came with her.
Well, we have American
Probably.
ghosts here that are like not cool with them invading.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they'll kick them
Okay,
out.
tell me about the Vietnam ones.
I want to know how the conversation went down from the nail lady. Was she like,
Yeah.
oh, you going to Vietnam? Be careful for the ghosts.
Yeah, basically.
You know, like-
so like
That's how it happened.
back in Halloween time. Back in Halloween, she was wearing a scary shirt and she's like, I love scary shit. And like, I was like, are you gonna see scary movies? She's like, I want to. I love scary stuff, but no one will go with me. And I was like, have you ever seen a ghost? Do you believe in ghosts? You know, I was just like, trying to talk to her. And she's like, oh yeah, I've seen ghosts. And I was like, wait, really? And she's like, yeah, the first time it happened when I was a little kid, I was so scared. And I was like hearing these ghosts walk around. I was so scared. And I went to my mom and I was like, Mama, there's a ghost. And she's like, yeah, we know. Yeah, it's fucking, there's ghosts everywhere. And then I just learned there's just ghosts everywhere. And in Vietnam, it's much worse than it is here. She's like, since I moved to California, I haven't seen any ghosts. But
See, there you go, Gio.
yeah, so I was like, okay, there might be ghosts here. And people in the comments are like, I can't believe Nikki believes in ghosts. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. Go to Vietnam.
Yeah, go to Vietnam. Watch you. Ooh, you want the egg roll?
You want some fun? No, so I was like, whatever. I choose not to believe that there are ghosts in my room, in my hotel room. I'm like, whatever. It's just a hotel room. By the way, I'm alone because Steve had to go to playlist, so I'm alone.
We were living it up.
in my room.
Oh yeah, we were
Watching Lance
we
Morissette
took your
videos.
husband.
Oh, dude, we had a blast.
We were
Well,
laughing so hard.
I would have traded you during these nights.
We were haunted by laughter
Yep.
and friendship.
You had it
Yeah.
wrong. But basically, the first night I got sleep paralysis, which is like where you're in your body, you can see the room, but you can't move. And you're like, not really, your eyes aren't open, but you can see everything because you're just paralyzed there. And there was a freaking dog, like a demon dog, breathing on me. And I can't turn my head, I can only just see him on my peripheral.
And it wasn't a stray dog?
And you can't scream, no.
What was the breed?
It was like a husky wolf mix.
Oh, those are
What
great.
are they doing in Vietnam?
Beautiful.
Red eye.
I always wanted a husky. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was a beagle.
beagle.
A demon dog. What kind? It was a beagle.
The friendliest. Droopy long
I couldn't even pet him because you can't even turn your head, and then so you try to scream, you can't scream. Sleep paralysis sucks. But then I finally got out of it, and I was like, and it was like so traumatizing because like you have to fight your way into your body basically. And then I'm like trying to go back to sleep. I'm like, whatever, that's not ghost related. We're fine. And I start going back to sleep, and the TV goes. And it just turns on like the fucking Ring. And I'm like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
Why do they wait for nighttime to do all this shit?
I don't know. So my TV goes on. It's like the Ring.
So it was like a tube TV. It wasn't a flat screen.
It was a flat screen.
It was a flat screen.
It was a flat screen.
But you said it went like that.
No. It went like like the white noise.
Oh.
And by the way, if you turn on the TV, it doesn't go to white noise. It goes to a menu.
Yeah.
So even if my TV turned on, it shouldn't have gone to white noise.
Yeah.
It was like the TV was fuzzy and snowy.
How do they know electronics?
Fucking Ring. They're like trying to get in the TV to communicate.
Blame that, skeptics.
Anyway, so then I unplugged the TV and I turned it off, and no, the TV didn't come back on, but I wish it would so you would believe me. And then I start going back to sleep, and I'm like, fuck, that was creepy, but whatever. I start going back to sleep. The light.
You're so brave. At that point, I'm like, okay,
You sleeping in the hallway?
I'm just gonna admit defeat. I'm gonna wake up, all the lights on. I'm gonna fucking start praying and just do some work.
So I did that the next night. And then, so I started going back to sleep, and the outlet next to me exploded like fire.
What in the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Well, it's Vietnam construction.
It's the ghost.
What if it's like a tourist attraction and you just so happen to accidentally book the haunted experience?
They should put a sign on there like, this is the ghost room. They'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I got the ghost room, you know? Then I would expect it at least. So then the light socket explodes, and I'm like, fuck, and then all the power goes off. And then I'm like,
Did that break your phone? Was your phone plugged in?
yeah, but it didn't break it.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it might have, and I was like, at this point, I don't fucking care. And then the lights, everything came back on in 2 minutes, but it was like the longest 2 minutes ever. Just
That sounds like a
sitting there.
power outage. It's just a power outage.
Yeah, it probably was. So I don't care.
The timing was.
I'm not gonna tell you they're ghosts. I'm just saying there's stories, and that's a lot of events to happen all in a row. And then the next night, my grandma visited me in my dream, which you can believe that was just a dream if you want to. But then the next night, I got sleep paralysis again. Last time I got sleep paralysis was like 3 years ago.
You get them that often?
3 years ago? That's not that often.
That's often because I've only had it once in my life when I was 11.
Oh, Steve gets them like every other night.
I don't.
There was another girl who, like, they were in the pool and it was 2 a.m. and like it was the after party, and so everyone has their private pool, so they go back to their hotel pool and they're kind of being noisy, and the person next door, they see the like curtain go like this, and they're like, oh shit, we need to like be quiet. There's someone next door that's trying to sleep. So they start getting quieter, and then you know, they start laughing again, and they see the curtain again, and they're like, oh, fuck, we're being loud again. Like, let's lower our voices. It happens again, and then this guy comes in. He's like, hey, can I party with you guys? And they're like, yeah, come in, but we have to kind of keep our voices down because someone's trying to sleep next door. They keep going like this, and he's like, that's my villa. Wow. And they're like, oh, well, who's your roommate? Because a lot of us had roommates.
Oh, fuck.
And they're like, he's like, I don't have a roommate. I haven't been home all day. Like, I haven't gone back to my room since this morning. And it wasn't like, I was like, well, maybe it was the air conditioning. And they're like, no, it was like a hand went like this and then like pulled it back. Like 3 times.
Oh, hell no.
They're disturbing the rest of the Vietnamese go, I'm trying to sleep, bitch!
What did that other neighbor tell you guys? Today's not the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were jamming outside.
Today's not the holiday.
Hey! Today is not the holiday!
But this is what happened, and I heard that Vietnam is pretty haunted, and you can ask the locals, and they're like, yeah, of course there's ghosts. I'm like, no way. So they ask the hotel staff, and they like use Google Translator, and they're like, do you have ghosts? And the hotel staff was like, we're not allowed to talk about that. Oh. And they're like, what the fuck? And so then they go to another hotel staff. This guy, he's been talking to them the whole time, and so they're like, hey, do you have ghosts? He's like, I'm not sure what that means. They're like, Google Translate, do you have ghosts? He's like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, and then they're like, fuck, what, does the hotel have ghosts? And he's like, yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
duh.
And he's like, what? They're like, what rooms? And he gives them a list of rooms, and my room is one of the rooms.
Oh, man.
So, haters.
There's your proof.
There you go.
Here's speculators.
I don't.
The cook says it's haunted there, okay?
Okay.
And I always trust a Vietnamese cook.
You should.
Because he has nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Gio, hide!
Oh no!
Gio, hide.
away, but she's so happy about it. Wait, what's going on?
I know, it's a mind fuck.
A terrified family was driven out of their home
Oh no!
by Poltergeist after their pet dog started levitating.
Why did you leave it for the last one?
Because I love you.
I have to, it's nighttime and I have to go home now.
Are you driving alone?
What if we see our dogs
They're
levitating?
just levitating on Limo. Imagine Brinky running towards you.
Are you driving alone?
No, I have him, but then like he goes to sleep before.
Hey, you want to drive alone? I'll drive you back.
Maybe this will make you feel a little bit better.
I was told that if you didn't believe in ghosts and you went to a funeral, when you enter in your house, you're actually bringing that ghost. Like a ghost will actually latch onto you and you'll bring it into the house.
So you're supposed to believe it? I ain't falling for that trick. I don't believe it.
Stupid.
That happened to my friend who was Japanese, and so everybody in her family believes in ghosts except for her dad, and her dad went to a funeral, but he didn't tell anybody in the family, and so before he could even enter in the house, they had to salt him, right? But because he said nothing about him going to a
Get that
funeral,
fucking salt away from me.
like because like nobody knew he went to a funeral, like he just walked into the house and he actually brought a ghost in, and so like they just started playing with the Xbox, turning it on and off, and then like
You know some weird ass people.
they're very unique.
What would you do if you would see just shit flying around the room?
If I saw fucking like Briggy in the air, like, get your fucking ass back. Fucking start tying that fool to the fucking coffee table.
Brinky got that stupid face and she's all.
I feel like if my dogs were floating in the air, like Meatloaf and Font, Briggy to be the only one fucking like floating upside down for some reason.
How cute.
Get your ass fucking, what the hell? What are you doing over there?
So you wouldn't freak out?
Fuck yeah, I'd freak out. I would.
I mean, I would be more worried that they're in the air, and I'll tie them down, and then I'll be like, what the fuck's going on right now?
You ask the
you
dogs
see-
what's going on?
No, in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is
No, and then
going
next thing you know is like these doors just slamming, and then this shit just fucking flying across the room. Then what would you
I
do?
watched enough movies to know
You gotta run.
I'm gonna grab these motherfuckers, throw them in my truck, I'm gonna start fucking driving away.